live? I'm on a delay, so I don't know. Hey, we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Contemporary Cardboard Live. I'm Nick, and today we're going to be doing a solo playthrough of Mystic Vale Nemesis. I'm losing track of the names here. Mystic Vale Nemesis, the solo variant. And let's take a look at the game here. So as you can see, it looks very similar to the normal setup for Mystic Vale. We have a new corruption track, and this Nemesis system kind of recreates a dummy player. Simulate, that's the word I was looking for. And so after every prep phase, you're going to increase the time track, and you're going to, your Nemesis is going to collect the corresponding items. So the first turn, they're going to take the rightmost number 1 advancement, and they're going to put it in their own scoring pile off to the side. And then you're going to take your turn, and then you're going to prep for your next turn, and then it'll go down to this track, and then they'll take the middle number 1 advancement, so on and so forth. All the way down, they'll start taking level 1 Veils, and then eventually they'll even start taking VP from the pool. And once the point pool is empty, game's over. You can get all the way down here, and even like if once you get turn 18 or more, you've got the same items. They're taking the rightmost level 1, level 2 Veil, and level 2 and level 3 advancement, and they're taking 3 VP every turn till the game's over. And they score everything up over here. At the end of the game, you'll score all your VP like normal, and they will score all of their tokens that they collected in VP, and any silver VP icons, you'll score that as well. And any endgame VP that will come up, that's always worth 4 points, no matter what they've collected throughout the game. We've got, speaking of Nemesis, we have some new cards here. We have a Nemesis card. We'll put that on the close-up cam. So there's a bunch of different ones. We're playing with Abomination, but there's a whole host of different Nemesis. Look at all these bad guys, and they're all different levels. So we'll talk about each Nemesis card, or the breakdown of one. These sleeve over a what's it called? I read the rules, I promise. It covers up a cursed land, so you can either decide which one you want to take, or you can randomly decide which card to take. Sleeves over a cursed land. This decay symbol here, make sure you can see it, sorry, is going to show, it's going to, when this card comes out into your deck, you're going to get a decay. This right here is the power. He's going to have 2 additional VP at the end of the game. So whatever this number is, you add to the total VP at the end of the game. The 2 dots underneath, that's his difficulty level. There's, I believe, 4. So this is like not easy, but moderate difficulty. And then most of them all will have abilities down here. And this one has a time to trigger. So starting with the 4th turn and continuing to the game ends, whenever this card comes out into my field, actually even when it's on deck, this ability happens, and I'm forced to push at least twice during my planting phase, and then if revealed during the harvest, he goes underneath my on-deck card, so I know what I have to do with him the next turn. So he gets shuffled in. And we also have new leaders. So this is the leader I chose, but there's a bunch more here, and they're all Titans, so it's like a special leader, right? So if you're familiar with leaders, they sleeve over an empty card, and they're all unique abilities. This guy gives me a growth when he comes out, and special ability during harvest. I can cancel all cursed tokens, which I haven't even seen these yet. These are cursed. They're like black VP. They're worth negative. They're not good. But I can deal with them with this guy. And then this is the cost to upgrade him. So the silver ribbons here, that's the starting side. And then when he is in your field, if you're able to afford to upgrade him, you flip him over, and then he has a different unique ability. So this cost happens to be Vale icons, but there's other ones that there's different costs. Could be mana, could be other things. I think you can even forego some VP in order to upgrade other ones. But this has a special ability that you can actually. Here you go. You can for every VP token that you give up, you can reduce the cost by any one random or any Vale icon to upgrade. And what's different, so most all the other leaders in other expansions, you upgrade and then you flip and you re-sleeve. Not with the Titans. All the Titans say they come out and go next to your deck, and they have an ongoing ability. And you basically gain a new empty card going forward. So that's pretty cool. That's different, right? So they're going to get shuffled in. We've got our Titan leader. We've got our Nemesis. Let's get these Nemesi. Is that the plural? Let's see here. Let me make sure I can still see my chat here. This is the most advanced thing I've done in a while. If you're watching along live, give me a shout. We'll chat. We're about to start here. We are also playing with all the advancements are from the expansion. So you can either use the base game advancements and shuffle them in, or you can play with just the new stuff. So I obviously want to see all the new stuff, the new awesome stuff, right? Hopefully you can see. I don't know how well you can see these cards. I try to do my best when it comes to the lighting, but we do have some new iconography. We'll talk about them when they come up. But I think we are good to go here. So I'm just going to talk through the turns as we go here. So we're going to flip over. Goes into my field. So once I have 3 or more decay symbols, I have to stop. So I've got the third one's on deck. It's okay. The ability doesn't fire yet because we are in the starting space. It doesn't start till the 4th or later turn. We've got our 3 decay symbols, and we got our 2 mana symbol, 2 value worth of mana to spend. So we got my level 1s are up here, and this is the draw pile. Doing my best to get everything on camera, you know what I mean? Got level 2s here, and level 3s, and we'll talk about level 4s. This expansion brings out level 4. They get shuffled into the level 3 draw deck, and when the level 4s come out, they get slid up into their own area. But when a level 4 gets spotted, it doesn't get replaced. Just whenever level 4 comes out, it goes in its own area, and you refill the level 3s back to having at least 3 available for purchase. And we also have our fertile soils, which is what I'm going to buy. Cost 2. They all cost the same. You can actually dig through and look for the one you want. But I went ahead and sleeved it. I'm just going to go down here off camera. We do a prep phase. So this growth cancels out that decay. So I'm at 0. I'm still at 0. Now I'm at 1. Now I'm at 2. Still at 2. Now I'm at 3. So now we go to the first spot on the corruption track. He's going to take the abomination is going to take the level 1 advancement and put it into his pile. Hopefully I don't know if it's going to show up quite or not. Oh, I forgot about my my overlays there. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Growing pains, I apologize. If anything gets cut off, I will work on that in the future. Yeah, I don't really need that. I don't need my camera up anymore, do I? I don't have a way of gracefully dealing with that other than complaining about it. Moving on. If anyone is really concerned about that, I can run over and fix that. Okay, so what we have now is 1, 2, 3, 4 mana to spend, and then during harvest I can cancel curses, which I don't have yet, and I don't have any VP yet to help me out with upgrading my leader, and we don't have to worry about the abomination because he is not active yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's take a look at these. We've got the Park Gardener. It costs 3 mana, and I can discard. At discard, I can add a Fertile Soil to this card if possible. That's interesting. I have a Field Gardener in the middle location, and then the other thing I can buy costs 2, gains me a decay, but also a growth and an animal veil and a mercenary. What do I want? I can actually buy 2 things, so I can. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to gain a gardener, and I'm going to put it. I wish I had a completely empty card to put it on, but I'll put it on that one, and I have 2 more. I will buy a Fertile Soil, and I would add it to a Cursed Land. All these discard. This replenishes. Let's see, we got a Scout, and here's some new icons we'll talk about. So it's kind of weird that there's very little green right up here. This is what color it normally is on this bar here. So this mana is going to happen all the time, okay? And then this is called a ritual. So if I have in my play, or is it on this card? I think it's on this card. Let me confirm. Requirements are shown. All requirements must be present on the card. Okay, so I need to have these other symbols elsewhere on the card in order to get the benefit that has the gold background. So, and what's nice is this card can be sleeved underneath a advancement that has a top level advancement here with that Eclipse icon. So that gives me more chances to try and get more icons. So once I have these 3 icons, I would eventually be able to draw a card and keep a level 1 from the top of the level 1 Veil deck. Story time over. Let's keep going. So I prep, and then we'll do the corruption. So 1. Oh, there's my empty that I was looking for earlier. There's 2, and there's my 3rd. So now we go here, and the one I just explained about is going to the abomination. So we get another card comes out there. So now we are on to my purchase phase, my harvest phase. I have 3 mana. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get a mana token. So that's a thing. I'm going to do that really quick. Hey everybody, I'm back. So I went ahead and got rid of the host cam on this angle because I don't think we need it. I should have gotten rid of the box art too, but I think we're okay. And I have my randomly drawn mana token for this one. I can evoke it to gain a light veil. And if I spoil, I get to bring it back, and at the end of the game, it's going to be 1 VP no matter what side it's on. So there we go. And then these are just veil trackers. So sometimes it gets a little crazy. I haven't played this expansion yet, so I don't know how crazy veils will get. They're good to have. All right, 1, 2, 3. What do we have here? This guy costs 3. And oh, okay, I might get this Marsh Ogre. So every time he comes out, he'll gain me a VP, which is good. I need those. And then if I have 2 decay on this card, I gain a growth. So that's interesting. That means I got to put decay on this card. Let's see how that goes. I want to see how the rituals work. That seems like an odd one. Purposely trying to get more decay, or extra decay on one card, but we'll see. We'll keep going here during our prep phase. Still have 2. Now that my draw deck is empty and I'm still playing, all my blank cards came up. I shuffled, I promise. I'll shuffle these back up. And then we will reveal, and there's my third. So I've got a whopping 2 mana, plenty of space to put all the stuff that I can afford, he said sarcastically. And then we'll move on to here. He is going to take, the Abomination is going to take the first number 2 Veil, or Advancement, sorry. And then we get a new one there. And now we're back to me. I've got 2 mana. I got to keep in mind about my Veil there. I can't really do anything with that yet. I need some Veils. So 2 mana gets me this card if I want it. Bad with words, so I think I showed that one earlier. But I would like to put that on the card that I just bought, but this got shuffled in. We have Night Hunter, costs 4, so I can't really afford him now. And we still have the Park Gardener that costs, what was that, 3, so I'm definitely just getting one of these mini fertile soils. I like this one here, and I will add it to this cursed land. And I'm wondering if anyone's played this before. I'm sure plenty of you have. Do you put your fertile soils on empty cards, or do you put them on? Oh, that's not. Those aren't available yet. So those icons scared me, but do not currently affect me. Ooh, there we go. So we cancel one of those decay, so I only have 1 decay right now. There's our second decay. There's our third decay. Alrighty. So now we go on to number 4, should be 4th turn, and we are taking number 1 advancement away. 1, 2, 3. Yes. That's a good way. Count the cards that your nemesis has taken, and that helps you tell you what turn you're on. Alright, so while on deck in your field, you must push at least twice. So but once I push, he's not in my field no more, right? I know there should be descriptions here about, okay. Oh. Or in your field. I'll just read the whole card and not answer my questions. So this happens. So I have to push once. Okay, and then I have to push twice. I bust. Oh, what a decent turn that was going to be. So that stinks. And remember, he's a level. He's like a moderate level, and we're also doing. This is double-sided. The corruption track. I'm playing on the standard and the non-easy side. I kind of jumped into the deep end of the pool here. He's taking the middle level 2 advancement. Roll off. That was rough. But you know, it's like played games before. I played Mystic Vale. I know how it goes. I wanna be able to play the whole game, right? So, well, that really hurt me. So I want to be able to buy stuff and things. what you're able to do, you're still allowed to count your decays. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I added one, didn't I? Paying attention to my loud neighbors, I apologize. I can't remember if I should push or not. Push. Oh, good. Okay. All right, so I pushed correctly. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana from which to buy, and I can definitely use some more mana. So let's put this guy on this card here. Alrighty, that's my on deck card. So then we go to prep. We reveal another Park Gardener, and we shuffle up. Alrighty. Who knows if that's a good shuffle or not? We'll find out, right? So we've got 1, 2, still 2, down to 1, back to 2, yep, and there's my third. So we go on to the second turn. He's going to take the first level 3 advancement. And the second number 1 Vale. I am losing this game. I'm just throwing it out there. I haven't really talked about the Vale cards yet, just because I haven't seen them yet. But alrighty, so now that we're at level 4 or later, or turn 4 or later, I have to push at least twice. There's my first push, and I bust. It's gonna be a quick game, folks. Alrighty, so we are getting back. That doesn't count. On the blank cards again, because why not? Alrighty, so we did that. Oh, this should have been refilled. Not like I can afford it anyways. The middle number 1 and this first number 2. Jesus, chomping all the cards away. My nemesis is. Alrighty then. So, man. Again, I'm going to do a little counting of the decays. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9er. So I know if I push to try and get these 2 more. Wow, you can't even see my on deck card, can you? I feel so bad. I thought I apologize, folks. How can I make this work? Alright, so I haven't looked at this card, but I know it's going to bust me because I'm able to count the number of decays that you can't see because of my Vale cards, which again don't even matter yet. So actually, here's what I can do. I can just do this. There we go. We'll just bring up the Vale cards when we need to see them. How about them apples? Alrighty, moving along. I get a VP because of that icon. So that when it's a blue icon, on this side, it's every turn that becomes available and you don't bust. This card has a silver shield on this side of the ribbon. That's endgame VP. So I know not to push because I know that's going to bust me. I've got a whopping 2 mana words. But I am going to put this card on and I will show you right quick. So this is card. This is what was on there. This is what I just bought. So I have one of my 2 decays towards getting my extra growth. And what's nice is this advancement comes with a decay that I need and a growth to cancel it out. So that's a really good combo, if you ask me. So that's going to be the only thing I can buy. So that goes there, that goes there. We replenish the market. And, oh, look at that! I would have busted. Moving right along to the next turn. We're just shuffling up. I am multitasking, I apologize. Whoa! I'm a horrible shuffler. Alrighty, we're back to planting. Oh, wow. Wowie, wowie, wow. So I'm done. That's my third growth. I'm taking the right, or the leftmost level 2 advancement and giving it to the Abomination. I picked him mostly because of his awesome art, which I'll show you when he comes up most likely pretty soon, because he just got shuffled back out. Alrighty, my turn. I can do what? I have 3. Still can't afford level 2 advancements, so that feels bad. What do we got? Ooh. Nope. Can't buy that guy. I would love to buy this guy. No, I can't even afford him, so again, why? Just gonna buy a fertile soil and go home and lick my wounds. Because that's literally all I can do with that turn. Here we go. We got 1. We've got 1, 2, and here is that awesome art I was talking about. That's mainly why I picked him. Now we got 2 decay. Still have 2 decay. Now we have our third. Alrighty, so he's Mr. Abomination is taking level 2, the middle level 2 advancement, and the level 1, the rightmost veil, 1 veil. Words are hard, especially when you're getting beat up by this Abomination. Alrighty, back to me. So we're past level 4. So we are, so we are on the dealing with his ability, which is making me push at least twice. There's my first push. Okay, so I still have 1, 2, 3. This is canceled out, so I'm okay. But I have to push 1 more time, and I bust! Oh, ding dang dong. Alrighty, moving right along. Oh look, that card would have been awesome to have a second ago. Oh, so it would have been that one. That's Mystic Vale, and that's why I like to push your luck mechanic. Taking the middle number 3, which is this guy. And speaking of, this is a level 4 that I just noticed. So we'll show you. This is what level 4 looks like. How close I can get is that. Hopefully that's in focus. That's got in the 4 diamond pips there. Look at that. It costs 26 mana to buy. Level 4 advancement. Nutso. So he's actually supposed to be up here with his bros up here. And what you do is you reveal there's a level 3. There's a level 3. So whenever you see a new level 3 come out, or level 4 come out from the level 3 stack, goes up to its own level there. Alrighty, moving along. Okay, I have no. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Here comes some combos. I am so sorry. We're back to here. The glare with the plastic sleeves. Alrighty. This is my my leader, Titan leader, he let me cancel out. All right, we're still on 3, aren't we? 1, 2, 3. I can still keep going. Yes. 1. Yeah. I'm all turned around. I promise I play games. Alright, now we're back. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Alright. So, leader card. So during harvest, I can cancel all curses in one card in my field. So I can cancel this curse right here, which is awesome. During harvest, I may upgrade him for 1 less for every token I spend. So that doesn't happen because I don't have enough anyways. Moving along. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. That is the first good turn for me. What do I want to do? I have options. I need a P real bad. 6. So how can I try and do that? Okay, so let me talk this out. We're going back to this cam. I think I'm going to buy the Tigress. Cost 6, can be sleeved. I am going to place him or her, into my completely empty card and just pray that I can eventually get this card here onto this, get this advancement on a future turn when this card's out, because that would sleeve right there, and then the next, when it comes out, when it has both of these sleeved, I'll have my 2 mercenaries. I'll have my animal symbol and any other symbol, and that's going to give me 6 points. That's how you do it. If I can pull that off, that would be amazeballs. So we are done here, and I just gotta hope my stars align. But if you've noticed since the beginning, that has not been the case with this game, at least. But that's what I like about this game, is the awesome combos. So we're shuffling up here. Whoop, boo-doop. Shuffling up some more. And we're even going to do one of these because I want to try and break up all those completely blank cards, because I feel like they're sticking together. And they need to spread the love around. Alright, moving on. I have 0 decay. I have 1 decay. I have 2 decay. I have 2 decay. There's my 3rd. Alrighty, the corruption track's moving along, taking this level 2 and this level 1 and a VP. Woof. So we're replacing that card and we're replacing this card. I just gotta hope I can get that combo to fire. I need to have 4 VP and that card needs to be in my field. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could buy that card if I wanted, but like I said, I don't right now. So I've got the Scout here, gains me VP. If I complete the ritual, I can draw and keep 1 level 1 Veil from the top of the level 1 Veil deck. I am gonna see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I buy any level 2s? Ooh, I can afford a level 2. The Waveguard Envoy. During harvest, for each mercenary helmet on this card, you may spend 2 curses to gain a wild veil icon, which is one of these. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I am going to buy that one. And try and get some mercenary on that eventually. This one doesn't. The leader doesn't fire. His ability, that is. We are replenishing 2. Still at 2 because this cancels. These don't happen yet. Yes. Confirming for myself mostly. There's my 3rd. Okay. So we are done there. We are moving on. The first level, the leftmost level 3, and 1 BP. He's just gonna bleed me dry. Level 3. That's a level 3, so yes, that does get replaced, and we're good there. And we are back to my turn. I have a bear and I have a light. Oh, I should have been paying a little bit of attention to some veils here. I can afford. We got 2 of the same. The Ice Spire. I can spend 2 mana, and then during harvest, I may sacrifice this card to receive 1 advancement. Oh, to reserve 1 advancement. Okay. So sacrifice it to reserve 1. Ooh. I think I might do that because we come back up here. I really want this card. I don't want to go bye-bye. I can reserve it. I can't buy it or sleeve it, but I can have it in my own little area that I can buy when I'm ready and able to. So that costs 2. I am going to do that. So I'm going to buy this. And then during harvest phase, which is now, I can sacrifice it, which is now. So I'm going to sacrifice it, and I can reserve 1 advancement. I'm reserving the one that I really, really want. I really, really want. And then this will auto refill. Well, because I'm done with. I'm just done with those. So I have 2 left. I can get a whopping another. What do you call it here? Another fertile soil for my other 2. I get a VP because I did not bust. Whoop! Rewind. This goes back here. This goes back here because I'm probably not going to be able to do what I want to do because I have to push twice. Come on, chat. Where are you at? You got to tell me. I was screwing up. There's my 1 push. Here's my 2 push. I actually survived the abomination for the first time ever. Spending 2 mana to reserve this guy. Buying this, sleeving this. That is my turn. Alrighty then. This is the last of the level 1s. Advancements coming out. Just like a regular game, like a 2-player game of Mystic Vale, you only use 12 level 1 veils and advancements, and then you use the rest of the other levels. Okay, here we go. I hope this happens. Alrighty, so that card came out that I want to upgrade. I only have 1. There's my 2nd. There's my 3rd. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can buy it. That's gonna happen. Breathe, Nick, breathe. Alrighty, but first, this happens. So he's taking the rightmost Veil 2. And a VP. Woof. Alrighty. So that is the Abomination Nemesis turn. We're good there. Look at this. So I've got my reserve card here. It costs 4. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gain a VP, by the way, for that symbol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spending 4 of the 6 to go right here. Bang! Look at that beauty. I just want to show it off again. So the next time this card comes out, I get a VP a mana, 6 more VP, and and 2 VP at the, or no, and there's a lot going on here. With these symbols and these symbols, I complete this ritual that gets me 6 additional VP. So I'm going to get 7 VP the next time this card comes out. Hopefully that will help me catch up to whatever that big stack of cards over there that the Nemesis is stockpiling. And then this ritual over here requires this symbol, which I have here. Wait a minute. Nope. I don't think that's going to work for me. This is my first turn. This is my first game, by the way. I'm doing... if I remember right, I'm not going to be able to do that. Because I don't think... Because I'm gaining these symbols from a ritual. I don't think these symbols can apply to another ritual. Rulebook time. Super duper fast. Let's see. This is not exactly what you came here to watch on the stream. I apologize, but let's see here. If only some or none. Okay, you must gain the reward unless specified stated. Okay, but then I believe there is. Symbols on a requirement are not considered to be present on the card even if they are fulfilled. You cannot use a ritual's reward to fulfill another ritual's requirement on the same card. I screwed up. I got overly hyped, which is, if you know me, I do that way too much. But I'm still going to stick with this because, so what? I need to somehow get... Oh, I can still sleeve a card over here. So if I can get an animal or any other Vale icon here and or here. So I'm not out of the woods yet. I just really wanted to get this card to fire. I'm sorry. So I need to get... I don't have these icons yet because I can't use these rewards to trigger to satisfy this ritual, which I screwed that up. So I need to get these icons either here or here at some point. So this is not going to fire yet, but this one will. This ritual, the easier one, will. So whatever. I've got a whopping 2 mana left. Well, speak of the devil. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So, and I get my VP. So here is one of them right here. Normally this is illegal, but this ellipse symbol lets me sleeve this advancement on top of it. So now all I need up here is any other Vale icon. That's what that icon means. So it could be any. It could be a wild. It could be any. It could be animal or a leaf or a what do you call it? Light. Let's get back to the game. Alrighty. So that is all my purchases. We are done here. In the solo rules, it says once if a draw pile is empty, you fill it with the next available, the next higher level advancement. So that we get a level 2. We get an extra level 2 to potentially purchase. Okay, so mild crisis averted. I'm looking over here. I'm seeing one person's viewing it. I guess that's me. It's probably, I would imagine it's me because there's nobody chatting, and I asked for any chats. If that number 1 is not me and it is you, please reach out during a live stream and give us a chatty chat. Say what's up in the chat. It said we had 2. Oh, and I got a little bar graph. Oh, okay. I don't know what that bar graph means, but I'm feeling good. Hopefully you guys are feeling good, doing well, staying home, staying safe, doing things other than watching me play this game poorly. But that's what I like about board games, is I can be doing poor, but I'm still having fun. I tried some other games, kind of like Magic and stuff, and I didn't really have that much fun because I don't know if I took it too personal or something, or just the one-on-one, but not my cup of tea. But I like board games. So, moving on to turn 14. They are taking the level 1... the middle... what am I looking at? Advancement 1 right, and Advancement 1 left? Yeah? Weird. And 2 VP. Taking 2, it's going to get him to a total of 5, so I'm going to color him up. Bada bing. And we're putting that card out. Ooh. It's the other Tigress. I would love to be able to try and combo them together, but I know I can't. Back to my turn. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gain a curse, which is -1 at the end. Can't avoid that, unfortunately, but that's fine. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, though. We're moving on up, folks. It's happening. Oh. Blackwood Lord gains me 3 curse, unfortunately. Gains me a growth and a wild and 2 VP at the end. Ooh, Chimera? Is that how you say that? Chimera? Look at that. That's a beauty. -2 every time it comes out. It gives you 1 of each of the Veils and a decay, unfortunately. But actually, this is a card I would like to get on my card that I just freaked out over a little bit. When I sleeve this decay is actually going to go behind that ritual. Exhibit A. This is the same card that I have, but this is down here. So, just looking at the ribbons here. When this sleeves down, that decay goes away. But remember, that's going to be down here, so I would get those benefits. All right. So I would like to try and get that card on there. And I think what I'm going to do, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I am going to Ice Spire. I am going to buy this during my harvest phase, and then now during harvest phase I may sacrifice this to reserve 1 advancement, and it's going to be the Chimera. And I'm going to go back to this. I'm so sorry. So I used 2 of my 7 mana to get the Ice Spire, to immediately sacrifice it to reserve the Chimera over here. Now I have 5 left. We have a Mana Stone Worm, gains me 1 VP every turn, a mana and a Animal Veil symbol, and a VP at the end of the game. But I can't sleeve it anywhere because it's a bottom advancement. Wah, wah, wah. What do we have here? Taskmaster, 1 curse, then ongoing for each mercenary on this card, I gain a growth. That doesn't help me. Right, meow. Right, meow. I have a scout here. Which would... Don't think I'm going to be able to make this ritual work, because it's 3 different veils on a card, and the only place I can sleeve it, it's got 2 spots left. Yeah, that's not really gonna work for me. I've got 5 left to buy, and don't like anything I have. Um, hmm. Ding dang dong. Can I spend my mana on other things in the Vale? I can't buy any more Vale cards. They all require Vale icons, which I do. I have a plant and a light, which I can afford the Road to Dunstar, Dunestar, which is during the harvest. If I have at least 4 curse, spend 1 curse to gain an animal. So that's a good way to. I mean, I might have to get a bunch of curse for that to happen. Gives me 1 VP. I might as well buy it. That's unfortunately going to have to stay off camera. I apologize. But when I use it, I will bring it. I will remind everybody. Bring it back up. So I think my what do you call it are gone. My Veil icons, and I spent this, so that's exhausted. So in order to replenish my to punish that, I need to bust or spoil. And I mean, I need some more mana. I feel. Do I want to buy anything? I mean, it's just a waste of 5. I'm not going to buy. I'm just going to unfortunately lose that 5 mana. Or lose out on gaining any abilities from it. Alrighty, moving right along to planting phase. 2. Still at 2. Yes, because it's cancel. Yes, I'm still at 2. Still at 2. There's my 3rd. Oh, dang, Tom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to push. Anyways, we'll come back. We'll circle back. Veil 2. This card. And advancement level 3. This card. And 2 VP. Feels bad. Feels rough. That's a level 4. I mean, those are just gonna stay up there, I guess, because I'm not gonna be able to afford them anytime soon. That's for ding dang sure. Where are we at here? What are we doing? So we did that. I have to push twice. Once. That's canceled. Did I just bust? So these cancel. These cancel. Yeah, that's my 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, super frustrating because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have been 1 short anyways. Whatever. Moving on. So that's my turn. Bang. I kind of knew better than to put, I guess I should have done the easy mode level the first time out. But whoever does that, am I right? So he's going to get 3 VP now. Those gets 5, so we'll color him up there. Middle level 3 advancement, and this level 2. He's going to get 6 points just right here. Oh, woof. Oh, well, if it wasn't game, that's game there on the bet. I'll just put that there. There we go. I am sounding aggravated, but I am still having fun. Don't take my grunts and growls to say that I'm not having fun. I'm definitely still liking the puzzle. Excuse me, I needed a drink. Alrighty. We are back in business. It's my turn. 1, 2, 3. A whopping 4. Oh, man. I need a push. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I busted, so that refills, by the way. So now I can afford stuff and things, aka just this, or this. Let's see. The Suncaster Seer. When in while in my field, twice per turn, if you were to spoil, you may gain 2 curses and discard your on-deck card. Ooh. That would come in handy to fight the Abominazione. Let's buy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is my turn. And yeah, let's put it on a card that has a decay, so it more likely might happen. We got this card comes out after here. We then have to ready oop, and it looks like I am shuffling oop. Man, my Titan leader was buried. I don't see me being able to upgrade him this game either. But like I said, the rules recommended playing with an easy Nemesis starting out and on the easy side of the board until you've won a few solo games. So I'm not, not too concerned. It's fine. But just looking at the total stack of cards and VP that the Nemesis has is making me just kind of that is kind of making me a little sad. So we are at 0, now we're at 1. Still at 1. We're at 2. Yes, we're still at 2. There's our 3. Alright, we have plenty of mana to buy the card in reserve, but not the card that I want to put it on, unfortunately. Alrighty. So I planned, now we're here, the leftmost Vale 2 and leftmost card here, and he's taking 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa! Wow! I mean, at this point, it's just we're just saying how much I'm going to get destroyed. Anyways, do I want to try and find this card? There's really no. Even if I can get this card built, it's kind of a side mission at this point because there's only 6 VP left. Because the Abomination is just eating up all the VP and all the cards. But I have this out here. So while in my field, twice per turn, if I were to spoil, you may gain 2 and discard 2 curses and discard the on-deck card. But the Abomination can't be discarded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First time double digits. I can just buy all the mana. Oh, look at this guy. All the mana, please. 5 mana. Can I afford any level 4s? This costs 17, 26, 30 mana? Jeez Louise. Get 3 a turn there. But again, chances of that happening are slim to none. Where did I go wrong in my life? I will buy this one. Because it's getting me 2 VP at the end of the game. So, not bad. He's got a gold border on him. I think that's the first time I saw this gold border. It's usually on leaders. I want to say it's the first time I saw that on an advancement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 1 left. Not gonna do anything for me. I think there are cards that exist in the game, just not in this expansion, that give me, or that are worth 1. So, what was my Vale situation here? I did not have that in there. So I've got, oh yeah, I got some Vale magic to be done here. I've got a light and a plant. 2 light and a plant. 2 light and a plant. When bought, reserve 1 advancement. And it gets a 3 VP, so I have to do it. So, using that in order to do so, when bought, reserve 1 advancement. Well, I can try and I can look ahead and see he's taking the rightmost level 2 and 3. So, actually, we'll reserve that one. Alrighty, we are done there. We are refilling. We are refilling here and here. And then I am planting. There's 2. That is negated, so we're still at 2. There's my 3rd. Alrighty then. I say that a lot, don't I? But look, I can afford. I mean, I gotta get through this first, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can buy my Chimera, which will go here, which will get me 6 from the pool, but like I said, not gonna be enough. He gets 3 VP. So give 2, take 5. He has his VP. He takes the rightmost 2 and 3, which is going to be this, and the rightmost of essentially every card. He just took 4 cards and 3 VP. Wow, 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 wow. I'm going to have to do math. After I get destroyed in this game, I'm going to have to do math. That's okay. But I get to do my stuff. I get a VP. Yay! Have I been missing? No. If I did, yell at me in the chat after the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Buying this because I don't have 8. And there's no way this card will fire, but I'm still happy I'm building it. So I mentioned earlier about this ribbon here. You just when sleeving, and when it comes to the eclipse symbol has to go underneath. This can't go over top, so yeah, that wouldn't work. But when it comes to the ribbon, you decide what ribbon advancement stays prominent, if that makes sense. So I definitely don't want to do that, is what I'm getting at. You're allowed to decide. So I get to why is it not going behind the card I want? There's so many cards in here. Sleeve's gonna burst at the seams. Yes! This card is now fully operational, but it's not gonna operate. Wah. Still fun to build though. Now I feel like I need to pull it out just a little bit, just so I know what I haven't done yet. I got my VP. I have one more. Alright, so I'm done with mana. Speaking of sleeving, remember how I said I get this ability because I had a symbol here? Well, this card got covered up, but the Chimera does have its own. So at the end of the game, it doesn't matter because never mind, I don't get those. Well, anyway, moving on. It's just crunchy in a good way. Crunchy in a good way. Don't let my frustration dissuade you, unless you don't like this kind of frustration, which I totally understand. But I like this crunch. I'm a fan. It's the crunchy peanut butter of Mystic Vale. So I have just one animal veil. These should have come out and replaced. So that's okay. Moving on there. I guess that's all I could do. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, that's definitely game, because I'll ready up. He'll take 3 VP, which means he actually gets one from the bag, or the box. I keep mine in a bag. And he gets these 2 veils, another 3 VP here. And then level 2 and level 3. That's another 3 VP right there for him. Look at all these cards that he took. And now I gotta figure out how much he won by, because I didn't win. Alrighty, so GG Nemesis. GG. Let's do some quick math here. When in doubt, calculator. So he's got all the chits essentially. He's got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 of the 23 available from the pool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 26, 33, yeah, 34, 37, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 54 more points. So that's obviously 74, but I don't have to remember numbers. And then any cards that say end of game. If the Nemesis has any cards that say at the end of game, you get X number of points for blobberty blarb blarb. End of game, right here. End of game. Complete a harvest phase with any 2 of your cards. Is that? I don't think he gets that ability. That's very positive of that. Any effect that refers to other players. Nemesis cards are any type. Okay, Nemesis cards can be discarded whenever there's an advancement or valid card really that indicate on track. Yep. So end game. End game. Endgame effects on advancements and Veil cards in the Nemesis score pile are always worth 4 points for the Nemesis during the scoring. Okay. So what, we had 1 of those, right, so far? 1. So he's got another 4 points there. So you want, like, that card said you would get 1 more turn with only 2 of your cards that you get to choose from. Man, I wish I had that card, because I would have gotten those 6 points there. So he took another turn and got 4 points. So he's got 78, which is really good, because I don't think I've ever got that many in real life, in multiplayers. On the app is really cool. I recommend the mobile app for this game. It doesn't have this 80 points because he's got 2 points in this card. Even 80 for my boy Abomination. So that does nothing for me. The app is really cool for this game, the mobile app. I have it on Android on the tablet right here, actually. I don't even have that many VP on cards. This is going to be depressing. I don't know. I might end the stream before I even do math. Anyways, mobile app's really good. The last 2 or 3 expansions aren't out yet on the app, but I would hope that they would be coming soon. But yeah. So I got 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. I have 8 points. He beat me by 72 points. He had 10 times as many points as I did. I get 1 more. He destroyed my face and everything else. Abomination, I picked you because your art looked cool, but that's what I think about that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this slugfest of a playthrough. I have been Nick, you have been you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to see when I go live next so you can enjoy this chat. It would be all yours at this point because, yeah, still, testing the waters out and stuff. Still just trying to make content. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, have a good day, everybody.